How me join? Need help.
I don't know. Phantom's always been the host. We need Phantom.
Phantom.
Just hit X, create a lobby, and then invite him.
Oh, well, there you go. Invite sent.
I guess.
Eugene.
Oh,
You
okay, yeah,
didn't
cool.
voice your opinion.
What's up?
Should I get Rocket League or save my money for Skyrim?
I mean, are you going to play with others? Because that's the only time that Rocket League is really fun.
The fact that everybody is playing Rocket League right now kind of makes me really want it.
It's really fun. I think you would really enjoy it, and like it's not going to ever go out of style. Like you
Right.
can play hundreds of hours of Skyrim and get done with it, but Rocket League is always going to be Rocket League.
Honestly, I just don't see you getting much use out of it.
That's kind of how I feel though. Like, are you going to play with others? Because like it's fun to it's fun to play on your own, but it's not as fun.
I will play with others if others are playing, and that's kind of. Like I don't play much Mario Kart because nobody else plays Mario Kart, and everybody always wants to race, and I want to battle, so I don't get much use out of that. Splatoon, I will play, but nobody else is ever playing at the same time. But if everybody else is playing Rocket League, then yeah, I'll jump into that.
Well, and hell, get it. It's only $20, so I mean, what is?
Yeah. Speaking of, you want to start a match or?
Yep, I'm getting this everything rolling for the show here real quick, and then I'll get it rolling. Let's see.
I
gotta pull up my chat.
Oh yeah, I guess. Wow, I didn't even see my notifications come through. Look at that.
What can I do for you, Willow?
Everybody say hi to the live feed. Everybody's here.
What's up, live feed?
Everybody's here.
Live feed. Everybody's here.
Good night, Gracie.
All right, so you guys ready to get started with the show? And Mike, are you ready to get started with this match?
Bro, I've been ready. Let's do this shit. Like I learned how to go Super Saiyan last night with Phantom and Lucas. I'm boss now.
Nice. All right, well then let's
be able to play a competitive game together and podcast.
We'll find out.
There's going to be so many moments during the show where we just hear Mike go, no, damn it.
That was you before the fucking show started playing Minecraft.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not playing it now.
All right, guys, let's get started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infendo Radio. We are live. It's a Wednesday night right before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving for all of you guys that are listening to us live or that'll listen to us, I guess, on the YouTube archive after the show. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
And who also live in America. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, that too. That too. I think everybody celebrates Black Friday though, so go get some smoking and stuff.
I noticed Amazon UK has Black Friday deals. I'm like, what?
So how are you doing today, Justin? Are you ready for Black Friday? Your beard is looking like it's ready anyways.
Yeah, it is No Shave November, my girlfriend's favorite time of year, so
I'm not gonna touch that one. It's way too easy.
The places we could go with that comment.
How are you doing tonight, Mike? We're gonna Rocket League our way through the show, so let's see how this goes.
I am fucking ready to go. I've been looking forward to this all day. I don't have any school until Monday. I am just fucking hype as shit. I had a really hard exam on Monday. I got a 92 on it, so I'm just fucking ready to live, dude.
Nice. Well, awesome. Sounds like we're ready to win this game too, because I just scored a motherfucking goal. Lucas, how are you doing tonight?
I am alive and well, my friend.
Awesome.
Be discreet about the fact that we're playing games during the podcast, shall we?
This is my one time, so I'm gonna
one time my ass.
Steve, how are you doing tonight? You're looking like you're ready for your Thanksgiving vacation.
Yep, it is not coming soon enough. So I am looking forward to the day of food and rest and Pokemon.
Awesome.
Did Lucas die? Where did Lucas go?
He died.
Yep, we lost to Lucas temporarily, so I guess we'll
in the arms of the angel.
For only $5 a month, you can keep Lucas on the show.
Yeah.
See us at patreon.com/Infendo Radio.
Infendo Radio is not sponsored by Sarah McLachlan.
This is obviously going to be part of the outtakes track because we'll wait for Lucas here before we start the show.
That was beautiful.
There's Lucas.
It's like I never left.
Just wait till you hear the outtakes, Lucas.
No,
that was amazing.
You just spawned another meme. It's no big deal.
Well, now that we have Lucas back, I guess we can start the show proper. And Lucas, it's a good thing you're back because you are leading us into the news. So why don't you take us away?
All right. Well, we got a little bit of exciting Splatoon news this week in that there's going to be a huge new patch that comes out. Well, by the time you're listening to this produced show, it'll already be out. But it comes out tomorrow for us who are in the live feed. Bunch of DLC stuff, and it's all free, so that's really cool. I guess the biggest news is new hairstyles, which in Splatoon is exciting.
So there's new modes too. Isn't that more exciting?
My hair.
That's coming up next. There's also going to be some new modes. That comes out in mid-December, though. That's going to be, it's called Clan Blitz. Basically, you kill other players, you get rewarded for killing other players, and then you deposit those rewards into a team bank, and whoever gets the most points wins. So there is kind of some new exciting stuff coming out. There's also going to be some new gear and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, Splatoon 2, it's constantly being upgraded. It's a great game.
Is that going to be, did they say the exact release date for that? I didn't know.
Release date there's no exact release date for the second part. The first one is going to be November 23rd. That's when we get a new stage for Salmon Run, new gear, new hairstyles. Then we're also going to be getting a couple of new stages on the 24th. One of those was a supermarket, another one was a museum. And then the second update is going to be in mid-December, and that's going to be the one with the brand new mode. That mode, of course, is going to be for ranked players. So I guess if you want to participate with a team, get your ranking up, you only have to get 1 B- rank to play with other people online. So
I like that they're adding stuff to ranked mode because I like ranked mode. I actually like the types that switching up the game type modes, compared to the regular mode. So I appreciate that they're adding new stuff to that.
Yeah, ranked mode is really good, but it hadn't really had any updates since Splatoon 1. So it's kind of nice to see. I mean, admittedly, the modes are slightly different than they were in Splatoon 1, especially Rainmaker, but they're more or less the same basic game. So it's cool to see something new.
Well, this might actually make me play ranked mode.
Yeah, for those of us who have never played ranked mode, like myself, what is it? What's the difference between ranked mode and your normal matches?
Well, in ranked mode, there's 3 different types of play. There's no inking the most turf, and after 3 minutes, whoever wins, wins. There's a capture the tower, where there's a moving tower that you have to force into the enemy's base. There's splat zones, where you have to capture 1 or 2 different zones on a map and hold them for the longest amount of time. And there's Rainmaker, which has a really powerful gun called the Rainmaker that you again have to try to force into your enemy's base.
Right.
And the only real difference other than that between a ranked match and just a standard match is that you get a score. So your ranking goes up from C to B- to B to B+. But it's pretty much just like it is with Splatoon. It can go down, but assuming you don't lose every match, you're pretty much going to sit at a particular rank. So, yeah. Right. I mean, ranked mode intimidates a lot of new players, I find, but really there's no reason to be intimidated because it's just more modes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like your ranking really matters at all, but people don't want to give it a try. So, maybe this will.
Well, hey, if anybody out there wants to teach me how to play ranked mode in Splatoon, just hit me up on my Switch.
I'll learn with you.
I'm also glad it's coming out when it did because literally last week I'm saying how I wanted to sell my copy of Splatoon because I wasn't getting anything out of it. And now someone's hey, there's more stuff coming out, keep playing. And I'm all right, I might get some use out of it. Because my big thing was I wanted to do Splatfest this time, and I wanted to do Salmon Run. That was my big mood. Salmon Run was a locked behind a timer. And whenever it's open, I'm never around. So it kind of lost the point for me. And so I was well, I really don't get much out of this. I kind of want to sell it to someone who can, want to enjoy it. But now, hey, a new mode coming out in December, new levels coming out, new hairstyles, yay.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about the new hairstyles because I've never liked any of the available hairstyles in either Splatoon.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably not gonna like any of these. I mean, it's hair on ink people. But like overall, like I'm looking forward to the possibility that I might actually get hardcore back into this game again.
I for one am excited for this update. I mean, I think that at least you guys seem to have gotten into ARMS a little bit more since that update. So every little update helps to keep the game alive. So
speaking of ARMS, real quick, the ARMS event went live today. If you're listening live, and it is fucking fun. Please go play.
How is it? What is it all about? It's like you said you were playing with your buddy.
It's like so it's still the party mode that you can go into and play online with, but like you get like these like little ranking thing, kind of like in Splatoon. Like you have a little rank and stuff, but like the more you use Springman or Ribbon Girl, like the more your rank goes up, and the more you win, obviously. And like every 15 minutes, they swap out arms that you can get bonus points for. And if you use all those stuff together, you get massive points, rank up. Eventually, it turns into getting you like rare badges and things, which unfortunately, kind of Lucas is talking about maybe getting Ribbon Girl and Springman, but they seem to only, represent whoever you play as the most. So
yeah, you're gonna get those when the match ends. But I mean, it's interesting. It's not quite as much fun as like Splatfest, but it's all right. I mean, I was able to get a badge that I didn't even know existed tonight for clearing a headlock battle with all of the players at full health, which is cool. So that's a
really cool badge. That sounds cool.
Yeah, because sometimes you get this like rush ability that like constantly rebuilds throughout the entire match. So when you're fighting headlock, that's a really easy way to get it. So you just kind of got to get lucky during the event. But
sure. Cool. Well, that was our timer. So I guess that brings us to the end of that Splatoon news, I guess, which morphed into ARMS news. But yeah, why don't we evolve on into Pokemon, Mike? Why don't you take us away with this little bit of news?
Oh, God. Okay. Shit. I don't have the show notes open, but I can do this. I can wing this because Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon came out on Friday, if you're listening live last week. And if you didn't tune into the podcast we had about it, what's wrong with you? It was a nice little hour of fun, and it gave Justin a lot of headaches editing, but it was also fun just making fun of things and having a good time. But already it's been doing relatively well sales wise, and okay, just freeze on me, computer. Why not? It's cool. But okay, I'll come back to the Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon sales numbers in a second, but let's talk about Pokemon Go, because that's what everyone wants to go to anymore is Pokemon Go. Ha ha ha, so funny. But yeah, bye Justin, bye, whatever. It's just so Pokemon Go got more updates. Yay. Basically what they're talking about now is like they're fixing some of the raid battles and the EX raids that you can do, which are still Mewtwo, and they're making them more accessible to people who have higher badges on certain gyms. And also they're going to be more common on sponsored gyms like Starbucks and doodads like that. Also, there's currently an event going on that the like earning period ends Monday, November 26th. However, wait, is that even right? Yeah, whatever. 27th. And like you get rewards until December 2nd, depending on how far we get along with it. So you have to catch Pokemon up until this ending point. And if we get 3 billion captures, which we have so far almost halfway through in 2 days, we can unlock Farfetch'd in the Americas for 2 days, which is great because we can't fucking get Farfetch'd. And if you live in East Asia, you get Kangaskhan. Do we get Kangaskhan? No, we don't. Do we get Mr. Mime? No, we get a Farfetch'd. But hey. But along with that, yeah, better than nothing. Along with that, we got if we got 500 million captures, which we blew by in an instant, we got double experience points and extra long 6-hour lower times again. And if we get a billion and a half, we get that and double star burst. Yeah, the star power things. And we're almost there. Probably by the end of the night, we'll be past that. And when we hit 3 billion, Kangaskhan and Farfetch'd. That's dope, but I don't know. people don't seem to care anymore. I play Pokemon Go every day until I get a new job, so that still has interest to me. I know half of you guys already checked out, and I know I'm playing Rocket League right now, so I'm clearly not too interested in this. But
I haven't I haven't uninstalled the app, but I'm close, I think.
yeah, I mean, if I didn't wake up early in the morning every day and just take over a gym and get fun out of that while I walk my dog, it wouldn't be my everyday playing thing. Like, I'm more interested now in Animal Crossing, but that game takes forever to load and fucking lags out a lot. But hey, I made it to the show notes again, so we can talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon sales numbers, because that seems to be something we want to talk about. But basically, it sold a lot of copies already, and I'm sure it might set a new record like every Pokemon game does. For some reason, it seems to sell better than one before it.
Every time.
I'm still only like 8 hours into Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I really can't say if it's worth buying again. But it's fun. It's still Pokemon. So if you like it, pick it up. Oh, that was a dope goal. I hope you saw that. And if you're not playing Rocket League right now with me and Eugene, you have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Some of you never do.
Yeah, well, I don't know that we have anything else to contribute to the Pokemon talk. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of news from both fronts, but I guess we can call it good there. So, Justin, I guess that means you're up. Why don't you talk to us about some movies?
Sure. Give me a news
Come on, you
about
dork,
movies.
get in here.
For the Universal Studios, whatever, Justin. You just do your damn news topic.
Well, since one of us actually read the show notes, yes, we got a few details about the Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios, Florida, and Japan. If you follow theme park news like I do, you'll know that there was a rumored location for the land in the kids zone area of the main Universal Studios park, between the ET ride and the Simpsons ride, which is where it has officially been announced to be. It'll be 8.8 acres in size, and for some reason they felt the need to announce that there will be 48 toilets in the area. That's just a weird thing to add to a press release.
I'm going to make sure I poop in every single one of those.
I'm sure you will. They announced, they didn't say what any of the rides were, but they did announce that there would be sections for Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. So, and Donkey Kong will take up 4.7 acres. Mario Kart will take up 1.76 acres.
That'll leave us with 2.8 acres or 2.7 acres left. So
right, but I mean, there could be, some overlap there, or
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I'm wondering what else they want to put in. Like, if one attraction takes up fucking 4 acres or whatever.
Well,
I wonder what else they're gonna put in.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I've been to Universal Studios, and no land, I'm using kind of a Disney term there, but no land in either Universal Studios parks has more than, two rides, maybe a third if it's a small one, like a kiddie ride or something like that. So that's about par for the course for Universal Studios. It's not a very big park. And I'm assuming there are going to be a lot of other interactive attractions there. I know their Marvel Land has a lot of neat stuff to look at and do, and of course there'll be character greets and stuff like that. I'm really excited about this. They said it'll take about 3 years to build. So let's see, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, probably the next time I actually get to Central Florida, it will be open, along with, of course, Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land and Disney World. And I've never been to the Harry Potter Land, so my next trip to Florida is going to be big and expensive, because I'm going to want to go to every theme park in the Orlando area.
We'll have to send Lucas to recon all these places for us, so let us know how good the Mario Land is.
You're probably sending the guy who hates theme parks the most.
Yeah, you just send me to Lucas. Send me to Lucas with a car.
I went to
No.
Florida, like Latin. I think it was last year. Yeah, last year in March, and we went to Disney World and we did the Universal and stuff.
That
and
was
it
during
was just
the Infendo hiatus.
yeah, right. And it was just like too much, you know. Like I don't know that I could. I agree with you, Lucas. You can have too much of a theme park.
Yeah, I mean I'm just so excited about everything that's going on down there. I haven't been to Universal Studios in a decade. Like literally the last time I was there was 2017, maybe early 28 or yeah, 20 sorry. 2000,
Really?
2007, maybe early 2008 was the last time I was at Universal. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen. I moved away from Florida just before they announced that they were building Harry Potter World. So,
I've been there. And it's really cool, actually.
Yeah, my next trip to Universal is going to be part of the problem is, of course, we've got 2 young kids. So since everything there has a height restriction, it's kind of hard to bring them. But hopefully by 2021 will be Disney World's 50th anniversary, and they'll have all their new stuff. Universal will have all their new stuff, so hopefully we can get one big trip in. We'll start saving now.
Yeah, right. We'll all meet at the Disney or the Nintendo portion of it. That'd be awesome.
Right. Yeah, I would definitely love to report on that someday. If it's in the Infendo budget.
Donate to Patreon now to further solidify our trip to Orlando in 2021.
Right. Exactly. I will buy you a souvenir if you donate $100 or more.
Forget the Super Nintendo Classic that you can win this month. Fucking take us to Florida.
What kind of rides would you guys want to see there? Like, and obviously a Mario Kart 1 sounds like it would be really cool, but like, what other type of Nintendo stuff would you want to see?
I want to have a Mario Odyssey attraction, right, to fight that giant fucking dragon.
My God, that was like the most awesome part of that whole game. I couldn't, like, the moment the dragon showed up, I'm like, oh my God, are they actually doing like full on dark fantasy? Yeah, I don't know what the Donkey Kong attraction will be, but Mario Kart, I'm guessing, is going to either be some sort of coaster or a augmented reality simulator.
If there is no actual racetrack in that Mario Kart attraction, I'm going to never go back there ever again. If I can't fucking get into a car and race people, I'm not wasting my fucking time.
Shit.
Well, you can probably do that at your local mall or, something like that.
Local mall? Do you not know how? Never mind.
No, I don't know what your local mall is like. Mine does have a racetrack in it, so...
Well, we'll take a little break here. It looks like Steve needs to reboot here. Steve, you need to. Is your recording? Yeah, he's not. We can't hear him, so looks like he died
again.
By the way,
so, yeah,
shout out to Minus in the Discord. He's not here this week, but he said, "P.S. Sorry for his song choice. So help me fucking God if you screwed me over like Phantom did last week.
Oh,
I will find you. I will beat you with a green-colored baseball bat, so you won't know what color it is."
Oh, yeah. Good luck with minuses. It was a good pick, but yeah, that might be a 0-pointer.
I'm nervous.
Eugene, what happened that last round? We got our asses handed to us.
I don't know. That guy was like flying all over the walls and the ceiling, and he's doing backflips and triple freaking kicks, and he's way better than me. So that's
is Phantom here? He can play goalie for us. We need a goalie.
Hey, I know we're kind of waiting for Steve to come back, but does anybody else have an article to read that we can kill time with?
No, he's the last one.
Oh, all right.
No,
I
wait.
Yeah, I think the Switch homebrew is. I still have to read mine, and then it would be the Minecraft update. But I mean, do we want to wait for Steve, or do we want to?
Either or.
I mean, you might as well do that while you're waiting for Steve, right?
Yeah, especially on
Yes,
the.
I doubt Steve has. I doubt he has a lot to contribute to that. So
Cool. Well, then let me make note in my Audacity here, and then I'll take the Switch homebrew one.
Jay-Z Beast says that a Splatoon 2 ride similar to the final boss with music and the Squid Sisters would be a great ride to have.
I have not played any of the single player in Splatoon 2. I barely played it in Splatoon 1.
That would actually be fun.
Right? That'd be so cool. Okay, so let's talk about some Switch homebrew, but not if you've played Mario Odyssey or anything like that, because you're on your firmware is too updated. But apparently, some hackers got some homebrew rolling on Switch Homebrew 3.0 or lower, and yeah, I don't know exactly what they've achieved on it, but you know, that I don't know if that's good news. I don't know if that's bad news. I don't really know what to make of it, but yeah, what do you guys think about the Switch being hacked so soon in its life?
I mean, it was being hacked to begin with, like early on, to like get the internet browser going and things like that, and get some small things and stuff. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think at this point, any electronic device with an operating system is going to be hacked within months of its release. There's kind of no stopping it at this point. It's a thing. It's going to happen. You know, you patch it out when and
Right.
if you can, if it's even necessary, or you just ignore it.
Yeah, it's. I guess they've been tinkering with
as-
it for a few months, so it's interesting that they're already getting it up and running and everything. So
As long as it doesn't lead to rampant piracy like the DS,
that's where it's going. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
like,
if we don't get any kind of like good emulation software, I wouldn't mind having that shit again. Because like I loved having like all this cool stuff on my Wii when I had the homebrew channel on my Wii. That was fun to see what I could get installed on that.
I still have to do that to my Wii.
The team behind RetroArch say that they think they'll be able to get the emulator running on the Switch soon now that it's hacked. So, you know, there's your emulators. There's your virtual console right there.
Yeah, and you know, at that point, once it's hacked enough that they can write software for it, there's no stopping it, because the only thing you can do to block them out is to completely change the operating system from the ground up, and Nintendo's not going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. So, you know, it's done. It's a thing.
Luckily, so far you need to have. Luckily, so far you can only have version 3.0 or lower be on your hardware. So if you have Mario Odyssey, you can't even
now. Oh, but I was going to say, but if you have Mario Odyssey on a card, but it doesn't matter because once you try to play the game, it's going to download the firmware anyway, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah.
So
I wonder if they're ever, because I remember the very first way that they got homebrew going way back on the DS was through the Game Boy cartridge slot, because Game Boy Advance had already been hacked at that point. And
yeah, that was fun.
So I wonder if like they're ever going to come out with anything like that, where they like, you know, get a Switch card and then make it so then you can put an SD card in there and just load it with, you know, with ROMs or whatever. You know, that's
you can just put an SD card in your system.
Yeah, but I mean that's not how they. Obviously, you can put an SD card in your system, but we're talking about homebrew and stuff here. Like that might not be an option yet. You know.
I don't know. It just seems like if you can get it to read an SD card in a fake cartridge, you may as well just get it to put that effort into getting it to read an SD card from, you know, the SD card port.
Sure, but I mean, you know, there's security checks and everything. It's not just as easy as that, you know. Like,
yeah, that's possible.
I know that's why for the longest time on the Wii that you can only get the homebrew rolling through the SD card slot, like not through like if you had a USB hard drive, and that of course that finally got hacked away as well. But yeah, I don't know, for reasons, Justin. I'm not a hacker. I don't understand how all this stuff works.
I was gonna say, are any of us willing to risk our Switches for homebrew or anything like that?
I've already played Mario, so you know I couldn't.
All right, well, assuming that there's going to be a workaround to that, which I'm sure there will be. I know I won't.
Factory reset.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't risk it just because. like I don't want to get banned, so then I can't play like Rocket League and everything with you guys. Like Nintendo can start banning consoles for stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, they banned the 3DS for from any kind of online for people who like use like illegal copies of Pokemon. So like you fucking know they will, and that would be terrible.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, JC Beast in the chat does have a fair point that homebrew can be used to like do some legitimate things, like patch some like Japanese games or other types of languages to be readable in English. So,
but it's not inherently good or evil. I mean, if you're downloading homebrew, then you're already breaking your warranty, and Nintendo will see it. And
right.
Oh,
yeah,
Steve
I
is
still
here
haven't
again.
hacked my Wii yet because I'm afraid of bricking it, and the thing's 10 years old. So,
well, Steve's
it's
back.
funny.
Justin, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, when the Wii was interesting enough to hack, I didn't want to hack it for fear of breaking the system. Now that the system's pretty much dime a dozen worthless, I don't want to hack it because I'm bored with it.
Sure.
I already transferred all my stuff to my Wii U anyway, so
my Wii is hacked just so I can run all my crap off the hard drive.
I remember when the homebrew channel came out on the Wii, fucking had that nice sort of like watery, wavy little animation, and like my younger nephew was like 3 at the time. He saw it. He's like, "I'm gonna play the water game. I'm so happy." And I'm like, "It's not a game. I'm sorry." Broke his little heart.
Hey,
somebody else say something. So
it looks like you are ready to.
No, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm not gonna let you move on. All right, go.
Okay.
Awesome. Steve, why don't you take us away with our last news topic?
So yeah, speaking of water, Minecraft.
Don't you love my segues?
They just held Minecon this last week, and one of the big announcements they had was the water or the aquatic update. I keep calling it the water update, but whatever. Basically, they're going to the water date. Ooh, I like that. Basically, what they're going to do is they're going to update the oceans. They're going to add things like coral, kelp, more types of fish, dolphins, explorable shipwrecks, new water physics. One thing they're going to do that Lucas and I were talking about was kind of cool. They're going to be adding the trident as a weapon. And there's a new swimming mechanic using the trident that you'll be able to do. And there's certain enchantments you can put on it to where when you throw your trident, it'll actually come back to you. So that's going to be fun. Hopefully they'll make it so sponges can be found naturally and not inside a water temple. Or maybe they'll make those so they can be crafted. That would be nice.
God, there's so much about this game that I still do not know yet.
I know, right? Well, and there's a ton that even Lucas and Micah found out that I didn't know since they started playing.
Yeah, that's always fun.
The other thing that they announced too was the super duper graphics update as well as crossplay have both been pushed back to 2018. So update aquatic, yeah, they give us all this good news and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, this other one, here's the bad news. We don't know when, we don't have a quarter time frame or anything like that. We just know it's all coming in 2018.
Before he, well, you already got to the bad news, but JZ Beast in chat asks, can we put saddles on dolphins?
Probably. I don't know, but probably.
Are dolphins even a thing in Minecraft yet?
They're about to be.
Yeah, with the aquatic update.
Oh yes, I want to be able to fucking play as a dolphin. I want the dolphin skin. I'm not gonna drop. I'm not gonna lose the narwhal, but dolphins are like
Oh, I'm sure it'll come. And then the other thing that happened at Minecon, I think it was Mob B was the one that everybody voted on.
Yep.
And Lucas, that was the one that if you don't sleep, it comes after you, if I remember right.
Yeah, it is a flying manta ray that can be found high up in the sky, and it's attracted to insomnia. So if you don't sleep for like 3 days or longer, it hones in on you and takes you out.
In the game, not in real life.
Oh no, in real life too.
If you don't sleep for 3 days or longer in real life, death takes you out. So,
yeah.
Take a look, Eugene. It's in a book. Minecraft is boring.
Yeah, we lost
make
Eugene.
A Reading Rainbow reference intentionally.
I don't know how intentional it was, but we made it that way.
Hey, Justin, we can do anything.
for good or for worse.
What else is going on in Mine World?
That was everything I had. There's also a free skin pack that you can get from Minecon that you can download now.
Oh boy, how riveting.
I'm still steep in a tuxedo, so that means nothing to me.
To be fair, it's about as riveting as Pokemon Go having yet another update. So, like, let's not throw too much shade.
I mean, I just, have never played it, so I like appreciate it because I've never played it.
The thing, too, is for those of you that have played, you know what the oceans look like when you've been swimming in them and building crap on the bottom of them. Look at the concept art for what it's going to look like with the update, and it's going to be really cool.
Cool.
I'm actually looking forward to the water thing. I have secret plans that Lucas kind of knows about that he stumbled on by accident because I forgot to fucking close the hole one day.
Way to go.
Are we still talking about Minecraft here?
No, Eugene, we're not, actually.
All right, guys, let's get out of the news. I think we've just about hit it. Kind of a short news section this week, but not a lot of news coming out the week before Thanksgiving, surprisingly. So, let's take a little break. Let's let Justin adjust his audio settings, and we'll get ready for Nintendo Tunes. We'll be right back.
Justin also needs to pee, so I'll be right back.
Evidently, it's not just his audio settings he needs to adjust.
Anyone need to scratch your balls?
Oh dear. What?
No, I'm thoroughly scratched.
I don't think he'd be able to tolerate us otherwise.
Oh God, are we going with you to pee? Are you taking the whole computer with you?
No, I just haven't completely unplugged myself from my computer yet.
I don't believe you.
I haven't unzipped yet, guys. Hold on.
I mean, I could take you with me. I can put it on my phone.
Justin's secret.
No, that's me.
From the bathroom.
If you take my thing away from me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And then the world got quiet.
You can hear the crickets there.
Infendo Radio, at this time of night, at this time of year, located entirely in your bathroom.
Oh God. He's in the bathroom.
God.
Oh dear.
God, it's not like we have patrons or anything. That's why I do this shit when we're not live.
Justin, remember, the cloud can be hacked. My friend.
Oh my.
And has been before.
Do I need to look up Master Claude nude photos iCloud hack?
Somehow Master Claw wasn't what I thought you were going to say.
Well, I'm not entirely wrong. So what's up, chat? The chat's pretty quiet tonight.
It's because everybody's traveling for Thanksgiving.
I guess. Ethan Kellogg, what's up? It ain't that kind of stream, fellas. Lucas, you're quiet. What are you up to?
Just Pokemon. I'm trying to beat this season of fucking Rocket League. I'm doing this offline season.
Ethan's my homeboy from work. He's also a patron. He's my the guy that is always playing the goddamn City Escape all day long while we're in a hangout.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. My places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Oh my God, Eugene just muted me and kicked me off the call. I'm never on Infendo. I can't get on, I guess it's my time to go. Follow me on Twitter at Redacted. You can't follow us anyway because net neutrality is no longer a thing.
Is that official?
I have no idea. I'm just fucking with us. Hey, Justin's back. Justin's back from the shitter.
Yes, I was going to just put the front-facing camera on.
Let's not finish. Let's not. I don't want to know where this is
stare at
going.
my face while I went, but then the speaker was on, and I didn't want to wake the kids up. So,
all right. Well, Justin, I'll let you get started whenever you're ready, and you can take us into Nintendo's.
All right. Let me make sure I'm ready to switch all my audios. All right.
I'm gonna help you with a timer. You got the timer?
Timer. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
Done. I see you shiver with anticipation.
I love when it does that one.
I've never gotten that one before.
Oh, I've gotten it a few times.
And the funny part is, I had never seen that movie before until about 2 weeks ago, so it's topical. All right. Okay, first of all, I want to extend an apology to Heather White. She put in a last-minute request, and I looked all over and could not find the music to the game you requested, and I don't see a second choice in here, so... unfortunately, I'm not able to get yours in, but try again next week, I guess.
recommend two games next week, and then we'll take care of you.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm trying to think of a way to make it up to her, but so all right, let's get this party started here. Everybody, click on my face or don't. I don't care.
Let's forget about that.
I'm clicking on.
You're usually the one who reminds us, aren't you?
I am.
Or is it? All right. I'm doing my own intro music. You can edit it out if you want, Eugene. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time once again for Nintendo's here on Infendo Radio. For those of you who don't know what Nintendo's is, I will be playing music from 10 different video games, including some Patreon requests, and the rest of these butt wipes have to guess what games the music is from.
Basically, prepare for an hour of me screaming because I keep getting them wrong or missing them, and I'm going to lose in 10 tunes again.
That's my goal. All right.
Really? That's your goal this week? To fuck me over?
It's my goal every week. What are you talking about?
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Let's get this party started here with, well, let's go with one of mine first.
And Steve is out.
Wait, out or is Steve gone?
Steve is
here. Oh, he's not frozen on my end.
Steve?
Bueller?
Froze again. Fuck, I'll come back after Nintendo's. All right.
On without him.
Eugene, are we going on without him?
Steve, why don't you just do your reboot and then you can just come back in and play Nintendo's after the fact? I know you're going to have to start another audio recording, but
Steve,
I can
figure it out. 50-50 chance that your point is at the second half of the game anyway. So,
All right. He says, be right back.
Cool.
So I'll
carry on whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm going to... Steve, are you going to try and join in, or should I just go ahead?
He's going to come back.
He's moving on my end, so I don't know if he... Just go ahead. All right. Okay, so take two, first game, and go.
Could you turn it up a little?
Sure.
This was familiar until this part came in.
Eugene, what was your question?
You said this one is one of your games?
Yes, this one's one of mine.
Is this like The Last Story or I don't know, something like that?
Nope.
need a hint or another song?
Yeah. All right. What do you want for a hint?
Anything.
Tell me. You're hosting.
All right. System is Super Nintendo.
Really?
I don't think the music's going to change too much from here, so I'll give you a new track here.
Thank you.
It's not a Final Fantasy game, is it?
It is not.
It's not Chrono Trigger?
Nope.
It's not like Chronicles of Yeast or something, is it?
Oh god.
Did you just say
No,
yeast?
it's Chronicles of Riddick.
No, Yeast is a game. I know what you're talking about.
Yeast. Okay. I always wondered how to pronounce that. No, it is not. You guys are all in the wrong genre entirely.
Oh, yeast? I thought you said weast.
All right, and with that, I'll play a new song. Have any other questions?
Yeah, what is this game? What's the genre?
Genre is shooter.
Shooter?
Yes.
This is a
Not
licensed
like
game?
not like space shooter, just straight up shooter.
It's a shooter. I can give you more than that, but it might give it away. So right now I'm just sticking with shooter.
Is it licensed?
No.
Is it like only the hardest core Yoshi's Safari levels?
No, it is not, but that would be rather sadistic of me.
It's not like Doom or Wolfenstein or Star Fox or one of those other Super FX games.
It's going to be Wolfenstein, isn't it?
It might be one of those, as a matter of fact.
Wolfenstein, Doom, Anal Sex Simulator 3.0. I'm gonna go with Doom.
I'm giving it to Eugene because he said it first, but yes, it is Doom.
Nice.
All right, I don't have my scorecard out, so.
NADM.
All right, I was going to do my favorite music from the whole game, but Eugene guessed it first. All right.
Did anybody from the chat get it?
Not last I checked. Juggling. Nope, nobody in the chat got it. All right, so our next is a request from Jay-Z Beast, who is in the chat right now. So let's see if I can find a good one to do here.
A little bit loud, I think.
Little loud, little low.
That's good.
Okay. I couldn't tell whether you said it was too loud or too low. So.
Game Boy, obviously, right?
Yes. Jay-Z, is this a game you have lots of experience with? Just have curiosity. It seemed a little out of the blue.
I feel like I know this game. I feel like I've played it.
It's not like Final Fantasy Adventure?
No, it is not.
I feel like I've heard a higher quality version of this song.
It's possible. Not this exact game, but versions of this game appeared on other systems. I have a cat climbing on me. Do we need something else?
Maybe a hint?
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up so I know exactly like who the developer is.
I feel it's got to be an RPG game.
I believe it is. I have not played the game myself, but there are several tracks labeled Battle. Let me play one of those.
Is it Ogre Battle?
It is not.
I that was an NES game or Game Boy game.
It is a licensed game.
Well, I owned like 2 games on Game Boy, so this isn't looking good for me.
The developer
Unless
is
it's
not.
if this
developer, Go ahead, Lucas.
No, go.
Okay. The developer is either going to give it away or not be any help to you whatsoever. It is Kryptonite Games.
Kryptonite Games.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite. Oh, yeah, that famous developer.
I've got a pretty good grip tonight.
Ooh. That one's in stereo. Caught me off guard.
It's licensed and
It
it's
is
an
licensed.
and you said it's an RPG?
I think I'm double checking that right now.
Licensed RPG.
It is action adventure is what it is listed as on the fan wiki. So there's another hint. It is licensed from something that has a big enough fandom to have its own wiki.
Was it like a kid's cartoon that it was based off of, or a movie, or
Kids movie sort of thing.
Garbage Pail Kids.
I suppose we're reaching the point where I can start giving it away. It was based off of a book that was made into a movie.
Harry Potter.
Which one?
The Chamber of Secrets.
Nailed it.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What the hell?
Harry Potter. Which one? That one. Yes.
The funny part was he specifically requested that I not play the title music for, I assume, obvious reasons. So I listened to the title music, and let's see if I can find it here. I can't find it in my list, but the title music doesn't even use Hedwig's theme, so it wouldn't have helped you guys at all.
I would have gotten it from that, I think. That's not Harry Potter's head.
No,
I didn't even know Harry Potter was around during the time of the Game Boy.
I think the first book came out in like 92 or something.
Yeah, the first book came out in like the mid
97 or
90s,
something.
yeah, and then the first movie came out in 2001. So, all right, is Steve back yet?
I hope so.
Oh, good. All right.
Steve, I'm not winning. I think Lucas just took the lead.
Okay.
You're tied. We've only had 2 rounds.
What are we at?
Oh,
Round
1
3.
and 1.
Okay.
And,
is
and
this only
apparently,
second round?
and
Oh
apparently,
god,
yes, and
I gotta
apparently,
scratch my balls.
Oh yeah, just wait until we get to minuses. All right. All right. This one's gonna be mine, and this one probably won't take you guys very long.
Oh, look,
Link's Awakening.
Wrong. But it's the same composer, I think. So.
Oh no, this is Super Mario Land.
There you go. There's Steve's on the board. Wait. All right, I'll give it to you.
Super Mario Land 2.
I was going to say, that is not Super Mario Land. That's one of the 2 Game Boy games I own.
All right. He swooped in at the last second.
I was going to say, I got it just before you said I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah, well, you know, we can't forget the Donkey Kong Land situation.
Yes, we can.
That's why I threw the 2 on there. I'll even say 6 golden coins if you need me to.
One rants the video game.
However much you want to pay me. All right. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna do next? I'm gonna do another one of mine. And let's. How long is this track? Yeah. All right. We'll go with this.
Shadow Man.
No, it is not Shadow.
Good guess, Sayuchin. Good guess.
Thanks.
Good hustle.
It's like Star Fox 2 or something. Is it Star Fox Command? Star
There you
Fox
go.
Assault?
Wow, Lucas.
It sounded like an off-brand Star Fox 64. So.
Also developed by Q Games, Dylan Cuthbert's company there, so throwing Star Fox back to its original. All right, so Lucas is now in the lead with 2, Steve with 1, Eugene with 1, and Mike with 0. All right, let's throw another request in here. I gotta look up who actually requested this one.
Yeah, make sure you get it right. They tend to not like it when we mess it up. And we tend to mess it up a lot.
Well, we are us after all. This one comes from Andrew Searson. He didn't give me an alternate name to mention, so I'm just going with his name. I think we've had this one on the show before, so let's see how long it takes you guys to get it. Oop, let me reset my my audio here. Oh shit. Eugene, you're gonna have to take some of this from the YouTube feed because I forgot to switch my recording over.
Boy, we're all doing good tonight between my issues and yours. Sorry, Eugene, we love you.
You'll just have to send me what you played.
Just
okay, that works too.
Just remember, you're thankful for all of us.
I won't remember. All right. Andrew Searson request, and where was the track I was about to play? I lost it.
Somebody
there it is.
Once told me.
This isn't like Wave Race, is it?
No.
It is not. This game actually has a surprisingly heavy-duty soundtrack.
The only thing that's coming to mind is Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Nope.
It reminds me of fucking Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2, but I know it's not that.
Nope.
Kind of reminds me of Shadow the Hedgehog, but it's not that either.
It does not involve any hedgehogs of any color moving at any particular speed.
Oh, shit.
Can we get a second track?
You can get a second track. I was just looking for one.
Oh, fucking Super Mario Strikers.
There we go.
And that's 2 if you're playing the Infendo drinking game, at least since I've been back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had that one on the show before, but I figured if I pick some obscure ones. All right, let's see. And gonna do another one for me. I'm kind of hoping one of you in particular guesses this one.
Has
Not gonna be me then.
Gotten any of the games right?
Has Woo? I didn't check that round.
Is this part of the game, or what is going on here?
This is the next round.
Can you not start talking right when you start playing the song so I know what's going on?
Sorry, I'll start it again.
What the hell is this?
This isn't like Lego Racing, right?
It is not.
Is this like a Simpsons game?
It is not.
Fuck.
If you want a clue,
What's the system?
N64.
Is this a game?
No, it's that very rare movie release on the N64.
I like Rare.
I think Steve scratched his balls too hard.
I only have 6 tracks. So.
Paperboy 64.
There it is. And you were the one I
Oh,
was
you
hoping would get
gotta
it.
be fucking kidding me.
I know it. This is the level
3?
select.
That's 3, everybody. That's the score I'll keep.
Mike's always
Paperboy 3.
Mike's always the one who guesses Paperboy 3. So I think once I finally found the soundtrack, I had to throw it in there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Mike is on the board now.
I am happy.
So does that mean it's tied at 1 all the way across the board?
No, Lucas and Eugene are tied at 2. You
Okay.
and Mike are tied at 1. So
Hey, I'm tied with you, Mike. I'm
the
sorry.
whole world is topsy turvy.
It's all right, my comeback starts now.
All right. Let's see here. What shall we do next? Let's throw in another Patreon request. Let's go with minuses and get that out of the way because this is going to be painful.
Is this a song?
I think you're getting staticky, Justin.
I shouldn't be, but I'll reset the.
Is anybody else hearing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Either that or you're getting a really clear EVP. I'm not sure which.
Did that fix it?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I don't hear
All
anything
right.
now, so I think you're good.
Good job.
All right.
There it is.
There it is.
It's back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I know what I have to do. Give me a moment.
It was at that moment that Justin knew what he had to do.
All right.
Da da da.
Yeah, I didn't turn them off on both devices like I'm supposed to do. So now that I've turned them off on both, should be good
Apple
now.
devices.
Nothing.
Hey, so while we're waiting, real quick,
And
Phantom,
we're
I've been
on to
trying
the
to
next
post. Hold on, real quick. I've been trying to post this to the Patreon so you can join, but Patreon isn't letting me
Set a
post any
timer for
posts for
15
that. So,
minutes.
yeah,
Roger that.
just wanted to let
T
you know.
minus 15 minutes and counting.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Serious.
All right. Minus, get ready to laugh at them.
Okay.
How is this?
That's what we're supposed to tell him.
He's not even in chat, so he doesn't get to enjoy this.
Oh, he will.
That Bugs Bunny game for Game Boy.
It is not. And by the way, this is the only music for this game.
Oh, great.
Bobble Bobble Game Boy?
Nope. I might keep this in my computer though once I'm done.
This is the only song for the entire game.
It's the only one I could find.
I'm guessing
It
it's
sounds
Game
like
Boy,
Sonic
right?
Advance
It is
music.
Game Boy. Phantom
Mortal
says he will laugh
Kombat.
in Minus's place. I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer.
Sounds
Sesame
just like
Street.
it. Oh, Mike, I think you're close.
All right. What clue do you guys want?
Is
The
it?
title.
Genre?
Yeah.
Puzzle.
Of course it is.
Is it like Tetris of some sort?
It is not Tetris of some sort,
Yeah,
although
Yoshi's Cookie?
I guarantee that everybody here has played this game on something.
Is it Yoshi's Cookie?
It is not.
Is it fucking I don't know.
I would give you developer, but it's not going to help.
So it's that
As far as-
popular of a puzzle series that we've all played it at one point or another?
Yes.
Is it
And
Pano de Pon? I don't know.
no,
Is this
And,
another Picross game?
no, it is not. And as far as I know, this was a Japanese exclusive.
Is this like Super Sudoku Wars or something?
Nope.
Monopoly?
little-
I'm enjoying the music.
It is. It is pretty catchy music.
So it's not Tetris. It's not Picross. It's not
Think
Pawn.
think puzzle games that you have not played on Nintendo systems.
So puzzle games I have not played.
Oh.
Wetris. I don't know.
Chess? Is it checkers? Is it like a board game?
Yeah, it's not a board game. It is a puzzle game. You've probably played this game on your computer.
Is it
Minesweeper?
Minesweeper?
There it is.
Oh,
Holy
what?
Shit!
Steve got it just like a fraction of a second before you, Lucas.
Wait, really?
Minesweeper?
Minesweeper on the Game Boy.
Fuck off.
That's
Don't
4.
don't blame me. Blame Minus.
I'm done.
So wait.
You are now tied with
gosh.
Lucas and Eugene, and Mike is in the rear with 1.
I'm just gonna go jerk my Turk for a little while.
2 weeks in a row, and that joke's still funny.
Yeah,
all right.
funny.
Let's try and get a slightly simpler one in here.
Turkey makes sounds when he jerks it.
All right, this one might be a little obvious, but it'll speed things up a bit.
Oh, fuck.
5.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick
Mischief
myself.
makers, no.
It's not Elite Beat Agents, is it?
Mario Party?
No, and no. And however many other.
Mario Odyssey?
Nope.
It's not a Mario Kart game?
Maybe.
8.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Mario
yeah.
Kart Arcade GP or whatever?
I'm just gonna give it to whoever said 8 first. I think that was Lucas, right?
Oh,
No.
but you're not going to give it to the person who said Mario Kart.
I think it needs to
There
go
are
to
like
whoever said
12
Mario
of those.
Kart. Because if Eugene hadn't said Mario Kart, none of us would have started saying numbers.
All right. What's the consensus among the group?
Eugene.
That Justin's an asshole.
I second that notion, and that's 6.
Lucas, are you conceding?
I didn't guess Mario Kart 8. So
Who said 8?
I did.
I did.
Oh, okay. Well, since Steve is saying give it to Eugene, then there's definitely no argument there.
Mike,
all right.
are you opposed?
I say give it to Mike.
Eugene is in the lead. So I don't care. I have no preference, and just trying to get a consensus among the group here. All right. I think since
Final
I
Fantasy
could not. I think since I could not find
That's
Heather's
2, Eugene.
request, and again I apologize. I think that is the last of the requests. Minesweeper was, that is. So
Minus Sweeper. That is beautiful.
What happened?
So let's see. 3.
I just saw
7,
JZ Beast says minus Sweeper in the chat.
Oh, for mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we got 2 rounds left.
First time to them.
Nope. Let me get Wikipedia so I can.
It's not Battletoads, is it?
It is not Battletoads. What was your guess, Mike? No, it is not Home Improvement. I already gave you one, Mike.
I need to get to another track, I think.
All right, what would you like for a hint?
Tell me, host.
All right, Super Nintendo, and I will give you another track on top of it because it's getting repetitive.
It's not like
Ethan, you are not far off.
it's not like. Did it use like Did it use any of the accessories, like a Super Scope or something like that?
Nope, it was just a straight-up cartridge game on the Super Nintendo.
Is this one of the Street Fighter 2s?
It is not, but it is a fighting game.
Is it like Primal Rage or not Primal
It
Rage?
is
That one.
Primal Rage.
Okay, yeah.
You're just gonna be like, oh yeah, well, that's what I meant all along. Eugene, rocking house tonight.
My next guess was going to be Clay Fighter.
I was thinking, what's that other one? There's Primal Rage, and then there's like Beast something. Beast.
I don't know Beast something.
Can't remember what it's called. It'll come to me in like 10 minutes.
Along with a 4-letter word of choice.
All right, so that was round number 9. One more for 10. Although Eugene is like rocking house over here, so is there really any point in giving you guys another round?
Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Just do one more, make it an even 10.
All right. I'll try to make this one a little tricky here.
So you're playing a Game Boy game?
Nope.
Okay, so it is not Game Boy. There's your first hint.
I think you could have told, you would have been able to tell that by the time I pressed play. How much time do I have here?
Sounds like Majora's Mask, but it's not.
It is not.
I'm going to need a hint or another track. I don't think this is going to do anything for me.
All right, do you want genre or system?
Give me genre. Oh, well, give us system.
System came out first. System is GameCube.
Okay.
It's not like Beyond Good and Evil or something.
Nope. Shall I play something else?
GameCube exclusive?
No, it is not.
Is it Vex?
It is not Vex. Let me get something a little bit more upbeat here.
Is it Resident Evil 2?
Nope.
Is it Soul Calibur?
It is not Soul Calibur. Wow, I would ask if you guys want another hint, but you're just blurting out decent guesses. They're all wrong and way off, but they're decent guesses.
Did they do a Tekken on the GameCube?
No.
No. I think it was still PlayStation exclusive back then.
Is this a fighting game?
It is not a fighting game. So we'll nip that one in the bud right now.
Turok?
No.
Is it Time Sweepers?
Time Splitters?
Or Time Splitters?
Is what he meant.
I'm gonna give that one to Eugene because I do know what he meant. But yes, this is Time Splitters 2.
Damn, Eugene.
Nice.
All right, so I'm not even gonna do another one because nobody can even catch up at this point. Eugene,
I'm not even playing anymore.
I mean, I could play one more just to, and it could be Eugene against everybody else because Eugene has 5.
Yeah, I think Eugene gets this win.
Well, either that or we can just combine all of everybody else's points and call it a tie right now. It's up to you guys. Do you want another round?
End the torture.
Well, that was round 10, right? So
yeah,
that was round 10.
Yeah.
Phantom wonders if you missed his game or not.
I did not see a request from Phantom. If so, I apologize.
Phantom says you missed him again and sounds like it's a grudge.
No.
Well, why don't you go on the Patreon real quick, find Phantom's game, and we can have a bonus 11th round.
All right, that sounds good. All right, let me open.
Winner takes all.
All right, and I'm leaving.
I'm not okay with that.
I am leaving after this round, so let me open up Firefox because that's what my mic streams through. And since I'm not prepared for this, if I play a bad track, I apologize. Also, I don't think Phantom, I don't think your suggestion is going to do much to dethrone Eugene.
Oh.
Oh, gee, thanks, Phantom. Everybody has a shot except me. Are you saying I don't know that game, I assume?
So you're tied for place. All right. Come on, Firefox. There we go. All right.
Sweet. I'll go back to playing Pokemon. Phantom says I don't know it. I trust him. He knows it's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, sorry about that, Phantom. Yours was so far down the list that I actually didn't scroll far enough to see it. But luckily, you caught me
red-handed.
No, it was not intentional. Trying to resist the urge to speak while I type.
So right, Eugene, make sure Phantom's money goes to everybody but Justin.
Yeah.
Almost done. All right. Please tell me this. So we're gonna get a commercial here.
4.
Ooh, maybe it'll be a fun one.
Taco time.
I muted it.
Oh.
All right.
That's what I have to say on that.
Thought you'd enjoy that.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fucking Rocket League.
6.
Yeah. 6 points and swears.
What was it?
Rocket League.
Oh, God.
I knew it wasn't going to take long for Eugene to get it.
Well, that explains why I wouldn't know it. Because I haven't played that game yet.
I didn't know this had a country music soundtrack. What am I listening to?
I think this is like in one of the, like if you're just sitting in the lobby or something.
I swear to God, if you say Taylor Swift, I am deleting that game.
No, it looks like Morgan Perry is the singer.
It sounds nothing like Taylor Swift, you idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Duh.
That's true. This song is actually pleasant to the ears.
Well, Justin, you want to say your goodbyes before you get out of here?
Sure. So follow me on Twitter at InfendoJustin, and all of my gaming information for Switch, Wii U, and 3DS are on there. So send me a friend request. I will write in utilidork.com at some point before the end of the month, I promise, if you're following me on that. And yeah, that's it. Well, at this point, I hope you've had a happy Thanksgiving and a good night.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we're going to take a little break here, and then we're going to be right back with some question blocks. So we'll be right back. I got to go feed my animals here real quick because they are wanting food. So I'll be right back, guys.
I have things to say, but we're still recording.
After hours, my friend. After hours. We are a lively bunch for our stream. Hi, stream.
I checked out. Sorry, I'm just playing Pokemon. I really have nothing else to.
There's a
contribute.
Phantom on the call. What's up, Phantom? Talk to me. These guys aren't.
Everyone had a shot except you, Steve. We gave you your chance to play with us.
Hey, that's okay. I got 2 points elsewhere, so I'm good. And I promise I will be playing when I can pull myself away from my other addiction.
Oh, I got 2 streams playing right now.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, Pokemon is my one true addiction. That and Zelda are like the 2 things that can pull me away from any other game.
Oh, you'll be addicted. Right, Lucas?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. And if that's how the entire soundtrack is, I need to find it.
I think that's just the lobby music.
Well, that's some damn good lobby music.
There's like 100 songs in the lobby, though, so...
I don't think they play any music during the actual matches.
No, there's some sound effects when you get like goals and stuff, but that's about it.
Goal! That sound about right?
On one of the stages.
Yeah, they have a
That's awesome.
they have a Japanese guy doing it on another one, and
Oh God, what did they do on the Japanese one when you get a goal?
say whatever the goal
they
is
say
in Japanese.
they say gore.
Oh, I was hoping someone would go there that wasn't me, because that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm surprised Lucas didn't get that one. It was all Eugene.
I literally stopped playing after fucking Paperboy because I didn't care anymore.
Mike's groove is off.
Threw off his groove.
Mike's groove gets off after every Nintendo.
You said gets off.
I do get off after every Nintendo, but usually after we all leave the show.
God. What up, Phantom? Sorry that leak took so long to get up.
No problem. I was late anyway. I had to work late, so.
Oh, you just getting you did you must have just gotten on around Nintendo's time then, I guess, huh?
Right at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, that works, I guess. Let's see.
Justin didn't forget you.
Well,
I sensed some anger there. I'm not sure what I did, but tell him I'm sorry just in case.
Yeah. Shit.
No,
Okay.
I my groove goes out every time Justin's hosting 10 tunes. I don't know something about it.
Plays a lot of old ass games.
Fucking, he caters to you. He caters to you.
Well, Eugene's the only other one old enough to know any of the games.
I see some other bald-looking guy over here. That's
but Steve's young at heart, so you know.
It's true.
Unlike you, Eugene, your heart is all old and crusty. So.
And smelly. It's green and smelly and.
I can get my Game Boy games. Both the games I got tonight were Game Boy games.
Okay, Steve is old. Never mind.
I have had gray hair.
I take it back.
School, so.
I take it back, Eugene. You're young and vibrant compared to Steve, who is apparently grandfather of Nintendo.
Yeah, well, Steve's the one with the fucking hemorrhoids and the fucking heartburn and the damn acid reflux.
Yeah, Grandpa Steve over here. That's what they used to call me at the old job.
I just learned so much about Steve.
And only like half of it is true. So.
Yeah, the only thing that wasn't true in that
two truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie.
All right.
By the way, sorry about the dogs in the background, but someone clearly just got home.
I understand. Well, let's reel it in and let's go to the question block. If y'all want to open up your show notes, looks like there's one for each of y'all.
And none for you?
I'll just transition us into this.
Okay, I called JZ Beast's question because it makes no sense, and I'm going to go check the Patreon to see if we're missing something.
No,
I want to have that one.
That's what it is. I checked it. That's just what his question is.
All right, Mike. If you want it, you can have it. I don't really care.
Sorry, I missed what was going on. My wife just brought me food.
What is it?
Some sort of a sandwich called Jersey Mike's.
Ooh, we have that here. Very good.
Yeah, they got me the Italian one.
Nice.
So let me get my wrappers out of the way.
Cool.
I need another tray. Shit. Sorry, give me 1 minute.
Do you have a preference which one you take, Lucas, then, if Mike is going to take JZ Beast?
No, not really.
Well, then we will let Steve take Phantoms, then, and then he can lead us in as soon as he gets back.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just get through the paper and I'll be ready.
No worries.
I now have 3 separate tables. This is getting out of hand.
Old man Steve pulling out his folding out dining table.
It's true, and I can't deny it.
Gonna have a good old TV dinner.
Yeah, in front of my computer monitor. Okay, I think I'm ready.
You better be. I'm getting bored.
You can lead us in whenever you're ready, Steve. You're going to take Phantom's question.
Oh, good. I get to lead us in. This will be good.
A roll from Buffalo.
I know, right? Ooh, that is damn good, by the way. Okay. Are we ready?
You tell me.
Okay. And welcome back to Infendo Radio, where we just finished up another amazing round of Nintendo tunes that everybody is happy with the outcome about.
And a big bite of Jersey Mike's.
And a big bite of Jersey Mike's, who we only wish they were sponsoring us.
Right?
You can bite my Jersey Mike.
Nice. And we're going to move into our next segment, the question block, which is where you, our patrons, get to write in and tell us what you want to hear us talk about. Our first question comes from Phantom. He says, what is the one game that you loved when you were younger that doesn't hold up anymore? Mine is probably going to come as no surprise to you guys, but Donkey Kong 64 is an awful game. There's just no way around that. Yeah, Nintendo had kind of gone too far with the collectathons, and it was fun then, but I downloaded on Virtual Console on the Wii U, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know if it was the controller or what, but... So yeah, what games do you guys not like anymore?
Well, I will jump off of yours because my game is Banjo-Tooie, which I still like, but it doesn't hold up. Like, I've been playing it, or I played it again for a while. And I can't speak for the original one, but I tried to go back and play the second one, and it was... Okay, first of all, playing on like a high-quality TV is awful, but that's more of an N64 problem than a Banjo-Tooie problem. But it was just... it wasn't very entertaining. I like completely lost interest. So yeah, that's my game.
Yeah, Banjo-Tooie, like in comparison to Banjo-Kazooie, really did not age well. And like, it's a fun game, but like, oh my god, they tried a lot of stuff and it didn't stick.
I liked it so much more as a kid, but maybe it's just not having endless hours of time to put into it. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
I would say for me that a lot of the games on the Nintendo 64 didn't age well. Like just any games from that era in general, like even some of the PS1 games don't really hold up that well any longer. So I would say maybe like a GoldenEye or a Perfect Dark. Although I know we had this debate like back on episode 400, I think it was Lucas that brought this up. But the gameplay still holds up, but like the visuals and everything for me, it's just really hard to go back to really anything from that era. So, yeah, I would say maybe Perfect Dark would be my answer for this question.
I don't know, because I feel like we answer this question every week, so I'm kind of running out of games. But I'm gonna tweak it a little bit because I can't think of anything that I don't like anymore. I'm going to say a game that fucking never held up to me is Diddy Kong Racing, and I don't care.
Oh, you bite your tongue. That game's incredible.
Diddy Kong Racing is ass, and I don't care what you think. It is fucking terrible.
I love that Diddy Kong Racing is to Mike what Sonic is to Eugene. Just irrational hatred.
Like, it is just bad.
No, not bad.
I actually prefer it to Mario Kart 64.
Same.
Now that's going a bit far.
No, wait. The item system, the way that you can level up your items is really innovative. Like I haven't really seen actually too many games copy that since. Didn't like that Disney game or whatever on Nintendo 64 end up doing the same thing that Diddy Kong Racing did?
The closest one I can think of, I have no idea which one you're talking about, but Lego Racers had kind of the same item mechanic.
There you go.
But Mario Kart 64 is just such a tight game.
See, I don't think so. I've always felt like Mario Kart 64 was, like, nostalgia-wise, I probably put the most hours into it, and I love it. But, like, gameplay-wise, I can't stand it. Like, any other Mario Kart has better control for me than that one. Like,
interesting.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, well, why don't you take us away with Minus then? Lucas.
Right. Minus asks, if a Game Boy Classic comes out, what are each of your top 3 must-have games on it?
This is a good one for me.
Well, I like the idea of a Game Boy Classic. I hadn't even thought of that because, like, unlike a TV plug and play, that would just be like a portable Game Boy with a bunch of stuff on it. I'm assuming we're including Game Boy Color
That was my question.
In the Game Boy Classic realm, because like I said on Nintendo's, the only 2 games I owned for Game Boy were Tetris and Mario Land. But I guess my 3 must-have games for Game Boy Color. I would want Pokemon Pinball. That was probably one of my favorite games on the Game Boy. I'm trying to avoid the obvious ones like Zelda. Like I'm sure Link's Awakening would make it, but like it's not my favorite Zelda, so I'd rather not. Probably Mario Land, like the first one. I really like that game too, even though I know that it's not everybody's favorite. And trying to think about another game on the Game Boy that I would actually want. Why don't you guys go, and I'll come back with my third one at the end.
So I'm going to jump in and say that for one, Pokemon trading card game would have to be on mine. I didn't even think about Pokemon Pinball, but that's probably going to have to be on my list too. So I'm having a hard time coming up with a third as well. So you guys need to help me riff.
Well, I'm kind of on your end now too. I'm like Pokemon card and pinball are up there for me.
Well, now I'm thinking too, like if it's a Game Boy Classic, do we get like Pokemon? Like, can I put Pokemon Yellow or Red and Blue on that list? Or
I would think so.
Hell, Gold or Silver. I would take Gold and Silver, like, I think is my #1 choice for, like, a Game Boy game on a Game Boy system like that. Because those were, in my opinion, like, the best generation, at least of the early generations. So, yeah.
Mine is easy. Link's Awakening, Pokemon Yellow, Donkey Kong 94. No, Donkey Kong 94. Not Land.
What about Pokemon Puzzle Challenge?
Oh, I love that.
See, I like the Game Boy version so much more. Or not the Game Boy version, the N64 version so much more. So, like, I've never enjoyed the Game Boy version.
There's just so many good games that came out on Game Boy, just for the sheer fact that it was out for so long. Because Game Boy original came out in like 89, and then Game Boy Advance didn't come out until like 2000, I think, maybe 2001.
Well, I'll be honest, I have a lot of trouble with this question because I didn't do a lot of Game Boy as a kid. Like, I had a few games, but other than the big ones like Pokemon, I never really bought much for the Game Boy or the Game Boy Color. So my options are kind of limited to either games that I've tried recently or, like main series high-level games like that. So
one of the Dragon Warrior games might make my list for like a long-form RPG.
Dragon Quest Monsters was like my favorite game on Game Boy, like right up there with Pokemon Pinball. So yeah, add that to the list. If they could get the deal with Squeenix, that's...
Oh shit, Mario Tennis. I'm just thinking of all the games I used to have on my game.
Mario Golf.
Mario Golf. I never played either of those on the Game Boy.
They're both really good. Golf is, I think, the RPG one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good game too.
Well, tennis was an RPG too, kind of.
Yeah, it was. I just never played tennis, so
Eugene was like reading. No, Eugene was like golf's a RPG one. I'm like, well, they're both RPGs.
Yeah, golf though is the one that really put it on the map, from what I remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just a ton of good games. I mean, wasn't there that Kirby game that used the accelerometer?
Kirby Tilt and Rumble.
Tilt and Tumble. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was a Game Boy game.
Game Boy Color.
Sure it was.
Kirby's Pinball was good though too.
Yeah. If out of the pinball games, I'll take Pokemon Pinball though. For me personally,
that is a fair point.
Cool. Well, I don't think we picked 3, but we picked like a million, so I guess we didn't really.
I had a solid 3.
But between us, I guess we picked about 12. So
yeah. All right. Well, Mike, why don't you take our final question?
Our final question comes from, how do you want me to pronounce his name? From JZ Beast. He asks, who is that Pokemon? And the answer is actually another question, because the real question is, what kind of Pokemon are you? And how do you do the things you do? I want you to share with me your secrets deep inside. Again, what kind of Pokemon are you? Are you loyal through and through? Do you have a heart that's true?
It's Pikachu.
What kind of Pokemon are you?
What? Who is that Pokemon, Mike?
Pokemon Charmander, because Charmander is top tier.
That Pokemon is most definitely Rotom, because he will not stop talking to me in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So it is most definitely Rotom.
Rotom is like, oh, do you like cute Pokemon or cool Pokemon? I'm like, I want you to shut up.
Like halfway through the game, he just starts giving you advice, and he says like, here's some advice you didn't ask for. And he just does it like every 30 seconds.
That's funny.
I'm guessing still look at that bottom screen?
How can you not? It pops up all the time.
I'm usually looking at the top screen where all the action is.
Shoot. I'm guessing you're Pikachu, right, Steve?
Of course. Is there any other answer? I mean,
I got to go with trusty old Bulbasaur. I mean, it's just
your favorite grass type.
My man.
Feels right.
Well, it doesn't matter. I do become fire type. All right. I win.
Well, I don't know that we need to dwell on the Pokemon any longer, but thank you for sending in those questions. You can too if you are a patron. And yeah, just join us on patreon.com/Infendo Radio and check us out. So let's move on to our final section, which is change the system. So I don't know if anybody wants to take the lead here. I know that I've been playing pretty much only like 2 games. So who wants to take the lead?
Let Steve go, because he hasn't played Rocket League, so he can't join in our Rocket League discussion.
Yeah, I am heavy into my Pokemon addiction again. Like, we're talking staying up till 2, 3 in the morning almost every night this week, to the point where I'm getting sick. But yeah, I am loving it. So here I buy Ultra Moon as my version. And what do? I go back to Moon and finish getting all the different forms you can get for my living Pokedex.
Because you're a fucking weirdo.
I know. So I literally spent all week getting all the different forms of the Pokemon that I was missing. I think there was like 15 that I was missing. I finally have them all. So I finally got to the point where I can go back to actually playing the game I just paid for 2 weeks ago.
Shit.
So, yeah, so I am just about to do the fire trial on the 2nd island. So I'm hoping to get to the 3rd island by the end of tomorrow, just because I hear there's something cool that goes on sometime around then. And that is literally all I have played all week long is Pokemon.
Pokemon Bank wasn't open by the time you guys did the Pokemon episode, right?
It literally came out. It was the day after it came out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And it was that day that I started getting all the different forms that I was missing.
Right.
So it was the bank update came out, and that was a bitch to update, by the way, because it wouldn't let me do it just by hitting the Y button or whatever. So I had to go in and update Pokemon Bank manually. And then to update the other app, PokeTransfer, I actually had to find it in the eShop and update it that way. It was a joke.
Oh, God.
So,
thank you.
I finally ended up just deleting it and updating it, like re-downloading it, basically.
Right, yeah.
That's how I finally got it to go. So that is the entire extent of what I've done. I've pretty well formed my team that I'm going to be using for Ultra Moon, which is nice. So now I'm just working on getting through the trials and finding all the different crystals and such.
Steve, I have 3. I have 3 Pokemon, and I'm like more than halfway done with the game.
I have 6 that I'm set on. So let's battle, awesome. Lucas. I bet my 6 can take your 3.
I'm not so sure about that.
All right. Well, I'll jump right in on top of that, Steve, because I haven't been playing much either. And what I have been playing, I've been playing with kind of the group. So let's talk about what I haven't been playing with the group. I did get to play a little bit of Pokemon. Not really much to say there. It's kind of the same. Like, I heard you guys talking about it on the stream, and yeah, you guys are right. Like, it's I'm guessing that all of the end game stuff is going to be where all the new stuff is. So looking forward to that, but kind of hard to get there. unfortunately, with all these other games that I've been playing. So I did play a little bit Pokemon. I have to say, I'm back on the Mario bandwagon, I have to say, and I think it has a lot to do with the way I'm playing it now. I'm picking up and playing it just like in short bursts and like finding a few moons here and there, and I'm finding it more enjoyable that way. So been enjoying Mario that way. Other than that, I've been playing Rocket League with Lucas and Phantom and Mike. So yeah, if you guys want to talk about Rocket League now, feel free. Otherwise, why don't you guys take it away with what else you guys have been playing?
I mean, I know Lucas has been playing a bit longer than I would, but like I played it for an hour on Monday, and I was like, whatever. And then like Phantom was on yesterday, and I finally got him to play with me because he was like being a bitch and wasn't around right when I wanted him to be around. And then we played, and I was like, oh, okay, this is a game that's kind of fun. Then I was getting bored because it was quiet, so we got on voice chat, and holy crap, we were just like killing it. And then Lucas came along, and oh my god, I forgot how well Lucas and I play games together. Fucking like him and I were just like tearing the field up and making everybody look bad. It was beautiful.
Nice.
I've learned how to rocket. Now I'm in a league.
Yeah, Rocket League is a really good game. It doesn't quite have that like Nintendo level of quality when you're playing it. Like it looks a little jagged, and that you can tell that there's things about it that I feel like would be different if it was made by Nintendo, but
you can tell it's made for another system and was
ported down.
Yeah, it's lacking that one like thing that makes it feel like super magical and Nintendo-y. But it is a super fun game. Like the controls are tight, the gameplay is tight, it feels really good. It's just, it's a little different. But it's so much fun. Like it's really good. I can tell there's a lot of room to like grow in that game and get better. And yeah, looking forward to the next 100 hours that we put into it. I've got 150 hours in Splatoon 2 right now, and I'm expecting I will have at least that many hours in Rocket League. Like by the time I feel totally comfortable with it and stop playing it altogether for a while.
Yeah. It's a game that like just won't get old, like they can continually add like new little things, like new cars that you can download or new new courses that you can play on, and kind of keep it a little bit fresh. But the core of the game is just solid, and it's really cool that you can play with like other consoles, not the PS4 for reasons, but
thanks Sony.
No. I will give like just a word of warning. If you're the kind of person that gets easily hooked by microtransactions like I am, turn it off, because there's an option to turn off the crates in the options menu, and you won't get offers anymore, and you won't be able to like pay $1 to unlock a crate, but turn it off, because I know myself and I know that I would succumb to that. Like some people just have like an addictive personality with games like that, and I'm happy that that's there, because I know that I'm one of those people that would easily pay a couple of bucks to get free stuff. So,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Every now and then, instead of getting an item, you'll get a chest, and to unlock the chest, you have to buy a key, and a key costs $1. So that's a thing. So turn that off if you don't want to be tempted. And if you do and you want potentially cool stuff earlier in the game, then I guess go for it. But
so you can't unlock the chest without the key?
You can't unlock the chest without the key, but apparently, according to Phantom, and from what I've seen so far, none of the items in the chest are exclusive to the chest. It's just that they give you better drops.
Okay.
So you'll get rarer items easier by unlocking a chest. You'll have a choice from like a pool of maybe 20 high-level items instead of like, whatever you can get. So
I have to say though that I've been using the Nintendo exclusive stuff, and I've been happy with that. So
Yeah, I've got my whole setup good. I really don't want for anything else except maybe a different paint job. So like I'm pretty cool right now.
Right. I think the one thing that I have to say about Rocket League that's really interesting to me is that like, so when you start playing with people on other platforms, because I guess you can set it to who you're playing with, you can really see a difference in the play. Like you start to see people doing some crazy things that you just like are barely getting the grasp of. So the ceiling for the game is really high. So I'm excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, I like Phantom turned on fucking crossplay last night, and like I got my dick kicked in, and it was
Humbling.
a little humbling, but I don't know. It was an adventure, that's for sure.
Yeah, I actually started with crossplay. So like my first like 2 or 3 days of gameplay were with crossplay, which on the one hand I feel like got me into the game really quick. Like I had to learn to survive, but I play without it right now because I'd like to get another like 100 hours under my belt before I start playing with people who've been playing the game for years.
Right. Yeah, but no, it's really cool. It's really neat that there is this game that we can play with other people on other consoles. Like it's interesting. It's really never seen anything like it. And the coolest thing is like the online just works. Like I've rarely run into instances where there's like lag or like anything like that. Like you can get into a lobby with your friends like instantaneously. It's a really cool game. Kudos to the Psionic for sure.
I will say.
Go ahead.
I actually had one major issue with that today. I was trying to get into a ranked match, and I waited like 15 minutes, and I could not get in. So, mostly solid connecting. There were apparently 1,700 people in the lobby for ranked solo matches, and I couldn't find a room. So, there's that. But, you know, overall, it's been a pretty smooth experience.
Yeah, we had one guy on a team last night we fought against who was super salty and blamed everything on lag. He was super bad. And he's like, my team sucks. And I'm like, well, so do you. And like, he was bad, and like he was getting all pissy and everything. It was great. And then
we played against LegalZoom.com, but they were good.
I heard about that. Like some guy was just like, oh, everything's so bad. You guys suck. Why are you gonna block the goal and not do anything? What? I need help over here. And I'm just like laughing. I'm like kecking in the comments and shit. Like I'm literally like missing entire rounds of gameplay because like fucking I'm spending like 15 seconds typing up a comment to this guy, trolling him, and like fucking Lucas and Phantom already got a goal already. I'm like, gee, this guy really is bad. And I found out you can type in like I love to comment fucking for some reason. I get a laugh out of commenting Senior Big Dick on the chat. Like for some reason, if you type in Big Dick as one word, it goes through. So I'm like, I get a kick out of that.
Nice. Well, have you guys been playing anything non-Rocket League this last week?
I mean, besides Pokemon, I've played like 4. I've got like 10 hours in Pokemon now. Not a whole lot of that has been positive and productive. Oh, productive. Positive, yes. Productive, no. I'm still really far back for everybody else. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I always tend to play this game and I'm like passing out, so I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing. I should probably not do that. I'm trying to beat everything in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm trying to finally beat that, get all the characters open. Painstaking. Bomberman, back in that. Hoping we can get everyone else back into it.
I own it. I don't think I've even booted it up, so we'll have to maybe coordinate something for that one.
Yeah, you will. I'm actually, between tonight and tomorrow, posting an article about Bomberman. This was supposed to tonight, but I didn't want to write all the fucking like Google Power like search engine shit. But what else have I been playing? A little bit of Monster Hunter. Back into ARMS because that event came out today. My buddy and I are having a blast playing ARMS for a little bit. He was actually getting the hang of it. I let him play with the GameCube controller, and I remapped the buttons for him, so it felt more like a Smash Bros. Controller setup. And he took off with that. He seems to love to only use one punch instead of both because he seems to forget how to play games. But he was winning. So there's that. And I think that's pretty much all I've been doing. I've opened some games, downloaded some stuff, but haven't really played much else. That's my life.
All right. Well, I have also been playing Rocket League. We already talked about that. I'm also playing Pokemon. I am the farthest of the crew in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And yeah, the farther I go into the game, the more newish stuff there seems to be.
That's good.
It's very much like a Pokemon Yellow kind of game. It's not like Black 2 or White 2 or anything like that. So what you're getting is like additional content as opposed to like all new content. Like you've got the two like dimensional research scientists or whatever they're called that have become like, they're like the Jesse and James of this game, except that they're not like, you know, stumbling around and trying to defeat you all the time. They just like pop up and they share information and stuff with you. And you can tell that's building up to something. I had like, I guess if you're particularly spoiler sensitive, maybe blot out for a minute. I don't know. But like, I'm trying to be kind of vague here, but I met up with, there he goes. I met up with a familiar Pokemon character who told me that mafia activity has been spotted in the area, which makes me think that there might be a little bit of Team Rocket stuff building up. There are a ton of side quests in this game. I did one that, again, I don't want to spoil this for you either, Steve, so I don't know if you want to tune out or not. But I did one where you go into...
I already know where you fight Team Rocket, so I'm good.
Okay, well, I did one where you go into a police station and like it turns out one of the cops is a Ditto, and that starts this whole subquest where you have to like find 5 Ditto hidden around town disguised as people. And like I just did another subquest today where I got a Pokeball from a person who had died, and I had to like reunite the Pokemon with like the guy's granddaughter and stuff. So like,
see, I can appreciate extras like that. I can. That's interesting, you know.
When we first started, here, let me give Mike the
go ahead.
Safe symbol. Yeah. When we first started playing Sun and Moon, I said that the thing that I liked about it was that it kind of reminded me of like the old animes and stuff, because like, you know, you could like battle Pokemon and stuff. Mm-hmm. All of the added content that I've seen so far feels like I'm like playing a Pokemon anime, which is cool. They're like little like side episodes before you get to like the next area, do the next thing. I will say that like the coolest thing in the game I've experienced so far, I'm keeping a complete surprise for everyone involved, even the listeners. But when you get to the 3rd island, there's a little sub-quest thingy in a particular building that is just immaculate, and I absolutely love every minute of it. So, yeah, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is a lot of fun.
That's why I'm trying to get to the 3rd island tomorrow.
Yeah, just I would say push through, because it feels like the farther I get, the more new stuff there is to do. And the new stuff isn't like exciting and new, like brand new kind of stuff, but it's like it's cool. It's fun, and I like the new like little story elements they've added and stuff. I'm having a good time with it. I've also been playing Minecraft, because that's a thing that I do now apparently. I am playing that hardcore version that I stole from Peanut Butter Gamer and his YouTube series. I am trapped in the Nether. I am going to die. So I'm terrified right now. I left right before we started the show. I left my character in like a safe space I had made. But for those of you who don't keep up with my life, I'm playing Minecraft, and the rule is I have to beat the final boss at the end of the game. If I die once, I have to start over from the beginning or quit for good. So I am on my 3rd playthrough. I'm doing better than I've ever done. I've never gotten this far in Minecraft before. Everything I'm doing, I know from watching people on YouTube do at this point, but my God, I'm in trouble. So follow me on Twitter and get a like real-time update to when and how I die.
Yeah, what was going on right before the show, Lucas? That's a fun
I was
story.
getting hit with wither skeletons that apparently like poison you and bring you to near death. I was getting shot with fireballs from wraiths and little spinny things, and it's terrifying. Like I'm bombarded, and I'm like trapped in a little makeshift fortress right now. So I don't know how I'm getting out of it, but I'm not doing it while I'm talking to you guys, because I need to be focused, and that's not a thing that's going to happen. I will say, since nobody else apparently wanted to, that we played Splatoon this weekend. I know most of us played Splatoon this weekend. Eugene at least joined a team. Mike played a couple of rounds. Steve and I played a little more than a couple of rounds. I hit queen rank. I don't know about you, Steven.
No, I hit whatever's one below.
Champion?
Yeah.
But I am undefeated for Splatfest. The only Splatfest I haven't won, I haven't actually participated in. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Like, I only missed one Splatfest, and other than that, I've won every Splatfest I've been a part of.
I think I'm 3 for 3.
I think you are. And Justin is like 2 for 2, but he doesn't really play, so I don't think that really counts. But I want to keep this streak going. Like, I want to keep winning Splatfests. So that was exciting and fun for me. Short of that, not a whole lot going on. I've been listening to, I guess I'll end it with, and forgive me, Eugene, you might want to tune out for this part. I've been listening to the Sonic Forces soundtrack on like loop for the last few days because I am very excited at the prospect of getting that from Best Buy, thanks to Phantom and his beautiful list that he wrote us on our website.
Thank you,
so if you want to go to infendo.com and check out, like, he basically compiled a list of like all the places that are selling games cheap for Black Friday, and you can buy them online. Like, you don't, I will never go to a store on Black Friday. Even beyond like the ethical components, I just flat out, like, I don't want to put myself through that horror. But I will gladly buy a game like digitally online if I can, or even, you know, have it shipped to my house.
So Phantom said in the chat that Amazon is matching all the Black Friday stuff, so you can just stay home if you want to.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out. Like, I'm either getting it from Best Buy online, or I'm getting it from Amazon, or I'm just not going anywhere.
Have you guys seen Walmart's Black Friday commercial?
No.
Oh my God, it's amazing. They play this like nice, slow, soft music, and people are strolling around the store and smiling at each other and shopping. And I'm thinking, really? That's not Black Friday at Walmart. People are getting trampled for a video game.
We've seen the YouTube videos. But so yeah, hopefully next week I will be able to annoy the crap out of Eugene. See, the thing is, it's not intentional. It's one of my favorite game series. It has been ever since I'm a kid, and it's like Eugene's least favorite game series of all time. So like that was our first moment of trial on the show when I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be a part of this group. It's this guy over here. Like. I get hate. Like, it's cool. I understand it's not a game for everybody, but Eugene takes it to a whole nother level. So
the only appropriate level to take.
In honor of you, Eugene, and your love for Sonic the Hedgehog, I am unofficially, since you can't actually name your makeshift character, I am going to name him at Infendo Eugene. I am going to write all over Twitter about his many adventures. He's probably going to be black. That's a choice I'm making, a creative decision I'm making. But hopefully next week, if I get the game, you'll be able to hear all about at Infendo Eugene the hedgehog or the rabbit or the bird and everything he's doing to save the world from the evil Dr. Eggman. So look forward to a lot of tweets.
Oh God, I can't wait.
It's gonna be glorious, and there can be pictures too, Eugene.
Yikes! Thank God there's no video yet for Forces yet.
Isn't there?
We'll find out.
Okay, all right. Well, I think that's going to do it for Change the System, which means that's going to do it for the show. So before we get out of here, I wanted to mention that we are going to be running a contest this coming week in partnership with Think Geek. And as our resident Pikachu, Steve, why don't you tell them what we're going to be giving away?
We are going to be giving away a really cool Pikachu bank. And what you do is you put the coin on the little thing, and a little hand reaches out, grabs the coin, and pulls it in. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. And Think Geek is giving us one, so we decided we're going to throw that Steve's way because, I mean, come on.
He's the only man-child here who will actually get any use out of the damn thing. So
yeah, it's true.
So thank you for that.
I have a piggy bank here with a ray gun on its back. Okay, I do not need a Pokemon piggy bank.
I already have 2 Pokemon piggy banks, and one of them is Pikachu. But I'm going to take an electronic one.
So it's gonna be a really easy contest this time. Just a simple retweet campaign. I'll throw up a tweet on the official Infendo Twitter starting tomorrow morning on Thanksgiving, and then we'll run it for a week. Everybody who retweets gets a chance to win the Pokemon Bank. So yeah, thank you again for helping us out with that. Think Geek, we really appreciate it. So with that, let's give us our plugs.
Also, make sure you come to our Patreon if we have 1 week left for our Super Nintendo Classic contest. Are we going to announce it at the end of the show next week, or how's it going to work?
Well, the next week's show records on the 29th. And we're gonna be giving it away on the 30th. I guess would be the last day to enter the contest. So we'll announce the winner on the 1st of December. So I guess we'll just have to announce it on Twitter that way.
All right. Or we can just announce it on our next podcast, but on December 6th, we'll figure it out. But I feel like they should know, obviously.
Right.
Maybe we can do Twitter and the podcast, because I mean, whoever wins probably wants to know they've won, right?
Right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll definitely announce the winner on December as soon as the contest ends. So take a look at our tweeters, take a look at our Patreons. We'll announce the winner in multiple fronts. So yeah, it'll be good stuff. So yeah, with that, thanks Mike for reminding us about Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Infendo Radio to check us out there. Of course, you can always go to our Twitter, which is @Infendo. You can follow my personal Twitter @InfendoEugene. And of course, you can go see everything that's getting written on Infendo.com from myself sometimes. A lot of the times, Lucas is writing stuff on there. We got a lot of great listener articles like Phantom's Black Friday article. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for contributing.
I'm posting an article soon.
Yes, Mike is also posting an article currently.
Can I actually add one thing while we're talking about Patreon?
Absolutely.
Some of you have joined our Patreon specifically to enter the contest, and that's amazing. And some of you who did that, I believe, are actually $2 and $3 patrons. If you are, or if you're a $1 patron and you want to bump up for $1 more, if you've started listening to the show and you're getting into it and you want to participate, take advantage of what we have on Patreon. For $2 a month, you can suggest music to us for our Nintendo segment, which I know is really popular with the listeners. For $3 a month, you can ask a question in the question block that we do at the end of the show. So if you're already a $2 or $3 patron, take advantage of that. I have a friend who did $20 this month just as part of the contest and to help support us, and he has not suggested a single song for Nintendo Tunes. He hasn't done a question block. He could be on the show at the end of the show and hang out with us, but he has chose to do none of those things. So by all means, if you're on our Patreon and you hit one of our tiers, feel free to take advantage of it. You're paying for it. Go all out. Suggest music to us every week. Make it your thing.
Put that money to good use, make us earn that money.
and that's right. And we appreciate it either way. We appreciate if you just want to support us, or if you just want to enter the contest, that's fine. But if you want to have a bigger part in the show, by all means, it's not a high price point for you to, participate. So we welcome everyone. I think it makes the show better when we have more listener participation, honestly.
It gives it a lot more variety than what we had before we started our Patreon campaign, and I think it's done wonders for what we do personally.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so too.
So yeah, that's awesome. We would appreciate it if you would just even drop in and say hello. You don't even have to give us any money. Just let us know that you're a listener. That's all. We'd love to hear that as well. So that's good stuff, guys. So. Yeah, with that said, where can we find you, Lucas, on the internet when you're not hawking Patreon accounts?
My personal Twitter is Mike_DA_parrot. I just posted my 1000th tweet. It's very insightful and informative, and everyone should go check it out. It really speaks to the socio-political climate of the world right now. Very insightful stuff. My game design Twitter is Lucas, LUKAS_PEACE_, and that's where I post updates to the game that I'm working on. Pokemon and Rocket League kind of ate up all my time this week, so I missed my own deadline, but hoping to remedy that toward the end of the week because I don't have a lot going on other than working tomorrow morning. So that's a thing. And yeah, I guess other than that, pretty much just find me on Infendo. I keep saying that, like, I want us to get together, like, a collection of our bloopers, like, short of the Patreon on, like, a YouTube page, but I can't seem to actually make that a thing. So I don't know, maybe someday we can talk about that, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, that's my life. Come find me.
Awesome. Mike, where can we find you this week on the internet when you're not stuffing your face with turkey that's not on your head?
When I am not jerking the turk or eating the meat, you can find me on Twitter at Mike_the_poet. You can find me officially having my first article on Infendo since since Casino Apocalypse ad revenue service debacle. You can find me on Infendo. I've written an article, just posted it. Check that out. Twitter's basically the only place you can find me. I will put my friend code up on Switch tonight. I'm telling myself to do it, so I'm gonna fucking do it. So everyone will know how to add me finally. No more sitting on my ass about that. Yeah. Follow me on Twitter and add me on Switch and 3DS and Miitomo and Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, that's a game I'm playing too. Add me on that. I'll post all that shit for you guys tonight.
Oh, I need to re-download that now that I can put my Nintendo ID in there.
You'll get all the fun stuff. You have to start over then, don't you?
Yeah, but fuck it.
You know, I didn't even give it a try yet. Like, I'm the one that keeps pushing for Animal Crossing on Switch, and I'm just like, eh.
It's not Animal Crossing on Switch.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, where can we find you on the internet this week?
You can find me at Gentis1 on Twitter and probably playing Pokemon all goddamn weekend because that's what I'm addicted to.
Nice.
Literally addicted.
Awesome, guys. Well, we really do appreciate everybody that's listening. Be sure to go and check out our Discord channel. Join in on the fun there. You can come in. You heard us talking about playing Rocket League with each other. I mean, that's where we coordinate all that stuff. So if you want to go and play Rocket League with us or Pokemon, go and join our Discord channel. It's there's a pinned post, I believe, on the @Infendo Twitter account where you can get that. So yeah, join that and join all of our listeners. Everybody in there's real good people. So everybody's real friendly. We don't bite, we promise.
I bite.
All right, guys. So let's get out of here, I think. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. It's almost Thanksgiving already for you guys over on the East Coast. Sorry for you guys that have to work tomorrow, but maybe listening to us will make that just a little bit better.
Or just a little bit worse.
Just a little?
All right, guys. See you later, everybody. Good night.
Have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas.
Or good
Happy
day
Hanukkah.
if you're listening to this at like 2 p.m.
Happy Passover. I don't know.
It is not Hanukkah yet.
It could be good afternoon too, Lucas.
It could be good morning. It could be anything.
Lucas, they might listen to this like in a year from now. It might be Passover.
It might be Passover, which is not Hanukkah. But
well, it's not Christopher Columbus Day either. But fucking Happy Columbus Day, everybody, or Indigenous Peoples Day if you are that kind of person.
There's going to be like the one pothead who's listening to this show on Columbus Day. He's going to be like, whoa.
He'll be like,
what about 420?
Eugene will be like, thanks, man. You too.
Dude, somebody could listen to episode 420 on 420.
Episode 420 is in 2 weeks, man.
That is how time works.
That is how numbers work, Steve. Good job.
All right. Well, let's say goodbye to our live listeners. I think the only one we have left in there is Jay-Z Beast. But take it easy, Jay-Z Beast. We hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Phantom, you could stick with us in our hangout as we end the live stream. So peace out, guys. Later.
Bye.
Bye.